Hello, my friends. Welcome back to another video. So it's been a few days. I've been trying to organize my stuff and shipping out some paintings and yada, yada, yada. Anyway, I got some new toys here, so I want to try them out. I bought these at Blick. There is a link in the description below. They are the Liquitex Freestyle palette knives. This one is not. That, believe it or not, is a burger flipper. At the Dollar Tree, I found that one. So I have all different shapes and sizes here. I don't know if I'll use them all, but I will use at least one, right? One or two. This here is an Artist Loft I got at Michael's, and that's a RGM from Blick. So I'm going to set up. I am using some primary elements, and boy, are these colors beautiful. I will show them to you. And then I'm also using some tube paints, and I will explain that all coming up next. All right, so first what I'm going to do is show you the primary elements. It's a little gloomy here today, so I'm going to put the flash on so you can see the sparkle. A few of them are from the new Jelly Bean set, and then I have some colors that have been out for a while. So this first one here is called Tempted Tulip. This is from the Jelly Bean set. I will tell you if it's from a different set or not. It's a really, really pretty pink. This is not from a set. It's just a primary element, and it's called Sapphire and Ice. This next one, probably one of my favorite colors ever made by COLOURARTE, is called Snapdragon. It's a deep purple that shifts to a violet. Look at that. It is absolutely gorgeous. Then this one is from the new Jelly Bean set. It's called Over the Moon. A very light, smoky blue that shifts to a violet. And then I have Kiwi. Very pretty lime green. Besides those, the only other things coming from COLOURARTE would be my interference colors I'm using. I'm using green, violet, and gold. And you really can't see it right now. That's the green. But once it's on the background and blown out, I will show you on the canvas where those colors are. Then I have Fluorescent Magenta by Golden, Violet by Holbein, Blue Violet by Amsterdam, and Lime Green from Liquitex. This is what I'm using for my first white paint that I put on my canvas to put the colors on top of. I buy this at Walmart. Semi-gloss, ready to use, white. It used to just say ready to use white. Now they've changed it to bright white light base. But this is the one you want for your canvas. I'm not mixing anything into it. It's coming straight out of the can, just the way it is, onto the canvas. Because for a swipe, that's a really good consistency, okay? For all of my colors, all of them, I have a very simple recipe. I use 50% Vivid Enamel, sold by COLOURARTE also, with 50% polyacrylic, clear gloss, water-based, all right? So very simple. I fill these big McDonald's cups that I save halfway here with the enamel, another halfway with the polyacrylic, mix it together, pour however much paint I want to make is how much I put into the little cups of this. I then add the tube paint into it. and mix it. And if it's a little too thick, I add a little bit of water. I want them all to be the same consistency as that white paint coming out of the can, okay? Which is really, it's kind of on the thicker side. So let me see if I can show you with one of these interference just how thick my paints are for this. Okay, so it leaves trace on the surface, but it disappears right away. Okay, now to get cells, I need some type of swiping color. So I'm going to be using white, which is Amsterdam white acrylic paint, but you can use Winsor, Newton, you can use Artist Loft, whatever you have. And then for the Floetrol, I'm using Australian Floetrol, but when doing a swipe, I find even if you use American Floetrol, you'll still get cells. And for that, the ratio is 1 part paint to 6 parts of Floetrol. Mix it all together, put some in my very dirty LOLIVEFE bottle, and then use it. You'll see I'm going to put down the colors, and I'm going to put a little bit of this, what we're calling cell activator, in front of my colors, and I'm going to take my palette knife and swipe that white over the top of my colors, and it will create the lacing. With the bloom technique, or if you're using a bloom recipe to do any kind of technique, it's not really cells that you're getting a lot of time. It's called lacing. The white or the black or whatever color you choose to make a cell activator out of is lacing and veining through your other colors. Whereas cells, when you do, let's say, a Dutch pour and you mix all your paints with American Floetrol, the cells, they pop out all over the place, and there's color inside of color inside of color. With the bloom technique, you're only going to get the cells where this white goes. Unlike other techniques where the Floetrol's mix into all the paints, this is the only thing that has Floetrol in it, is this white paint. So therefore, you're controlling where the cells show up. So I'm going to set up here, and I'm going to coat my canvas, and then we're going to begin the swipe. I have a 12 by 24 canvas. I want to kind of just have some fun today, and wherever I have no plan, I'm just going to put down some paint and see where my palette knives take me. So let's get started. I also forgot to mention about, mixing a big batch in this McDonald's cup. Just put a lid on with a little bit of tape over the hole, and it'll keep in there for a while. So I make a big batch of it and use it as I need it.
What a mess I made making this bad boy, but I had some fun. So let me just show you what it looks like before I put the flash on and show you all the pretty sparkly bits. You know, I needed to not be pressured, just have some fun with the paint, not worry about teaching for once. And that's what this was all about. So see how pretty that lacing is? And wait until I turn on this flash. Did a little bit of swirling with my palette knife and chopstick. It's the only time I know how to use a chopstick. Now, isn't that gorgeous? Now watch this. Are you ready? Here we go. Colors are just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So if you enjoyed the video, please click like on your way out. Please comment below. Oh, look at that. Please share if you know anybody that's looking to learn the fluid art form. As most of you know that are constant viewers of mine, there are a lot of tutorials that I do, beginner tutorials. So today was just a little bit of fun, but I have playlists if you're looking for beginner style tutorials with mixing and all that. And I will link in the description how I mix these paints a video. There is that Snapdragon. Oh, love it. Check out the links in the description. I have one for Blick to get all your painting supplies. I have one for these beautiful colors, which would be COLOURARTE. My Amazon shop. You can do all your Amazon shopping through my link. Then my channel gets credit for it. Check out United We Pour Fluid Art Group. Fun place to share your artwork on Facebook and be part of our monthly contests that we have. And you can follow me on Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. My email is below, my Etsy shop. If you're interested in any of the paintings that you've seen in my videos, you can just send me an email if it's not on in my Etsy shop. Oh, look at that sparkle. I love this area. I don't know why. Just love it. And as always, I thank you for joining me. Until the next time, my friends, I love you all and happy pouring.